All right, today we're looking at putting together some information about Jeopardyrocks. Everyone is familiar with the Jeopardy game, and there are a lot of different ways that you can put Jeopardy games together. This is through an online browser situation, so you're not having to work with PowerPoint files and those kinds of things, and it makes it just a little bit nicer to do that. So I wanted to put one together today for you so you can see how that works. In Jeopardyrocks, at Jeopardy.rocks, I've already signed up. I have an account here. It's a free account. I've already made a game already, but I'm going to make a whole new game today. And as you start out, you get to choose your custom URL, and which basically is the name of your game. And I'm going to put in Science 2, and then I have to always make sure that it gets that first letter, Science 2. Okay, there we go. And or maybe I'll put in some extra numbers here. 2, 2, 3, 4. There we go. And that way the game will save automatically as you build it and be able to come back and share the link or use it. So I'm saving and continuing on to the game. And as you see, the place for the title, categories, and 100 all the way up through 500 in each category. So I'm going to put this in Science 2. I'll put review in here. And my first category is going to be about rocks, animals, and let's see. Let's do this one with physics and famous scientists. I'm just going to go with 4 categories, and we'll see how that works. Okay, and so I can print that out, I can get rid of it, I can share this, and then I'm going to click right on one of these numbers, and that's where I'm going to start to be able to put in the question. So if I click on 100, here's the example question. So this is where you ask the question, this is where the answer goes. This type of rock is formed from lava. And then down here we'll put igneous. And there's more features, obviously, if you upgrade to Pro. You can put pictures in and that kind of stuff, but we'll just say, okay, we'll save that one. Notice that the 100 now has come alive. And this type of rock is generally used on countertops. And I'll just put in here granite. Okay, so I've got that. My second one comes live. Animals. This animal has vertical black and white stripes. Okay, so I think you're seeing how it's going to go, and it's going to work that way across all of the questions. And we know the answer to that one is Einstein. Okay, so if this is how it all filled out for us, and then we got ready to play the game, let's see what else there is to know. Start play the game. Science review. Play now. How many teams are you going to have? So this will be dividing your students up into teams. Let's say that we're going to have 2 teams. Team 1 is going to be the onions, and team 2 is going to be the eggplants. Select the question by category and dollar amount. Yes, that's how to play. And click on the check mark. So each team gets to, as you answer the questions right or wrong, they get to kind of keep score by clicking on the green check for yes, we got it, and the red X for no, we missed it. So I'll go from there. And now we're into the game piece. There's team 1, the onions. There's team 2, the eggplants. And so click on, okay, say the onions go first. They get rocks for 100. This type of rock is formed from lava. And someone says, what is igneous? And they say, oh, good job, onions. So onions click on that. They now get their 100. They get to choose the next category. They choose famous scientists for 100. He had crazy hair and thought about relativity. And let's say the onions got that wrong. The eggplants say, what is Einstein? They click on that. They get to continue. And they're going to work that way through the whole program. So, so eggplants get to go again. This animal has vertical black and white stripes. Must be zebras. Eggplants say yes. And eggplants choose for 200. This type of rock is generally used for countertops. Eggplants say slate. Oh, that's not right. So they click on the X. They lose their money. These guys say, oh, it must be granite. They get that. And then there's a final Jeopardy piece. And you get to wager. So these guys don't get to wager anything. This person gets to wager. So here's the little areas for that. That's a 0. Let's say they're going to go for it. $2.99. They want to win at least by 1. And we put that in and say you got to put something in, and now you get to play. So here we go, and there should be a question there. So we're going to stop on that one. Alright, so I'm back. I'm back into the editing mode again. Had to find out where that final Jeopardy question was hiding. And so on the bottom left here, you can see it says hide. So if you click on that, down pops the window. There's the final Jeopardy question. You get to click on it. And since this is about science, let's see. Our closest celestial neighbor is, and hopefully they're going to say the moon. And we save it. And now we can hide it again so they don't see that there is a final Jeopardy question there. And that way when we play the game, we get to the end of the game. And so let's do it one more time. We play 2 teams, onions, eggplants, next. Here we go. Onions choose this. They're going to say igneous. And igneous is right. So now they're going to choose animals for 100. Vertical black and white stripes. They're going to say sloths. Oh, sorry, onions, you missed that. Now it's going to be eggplant's turn. Eggplants say zebras. They get it right. And then we go back to rocks. The eggplants are saying let's go to rocks for 200. This type of rock is generally used on countertops. Eggplants say, hey, we know that. That's granite. They get it right. So it's 300 to 100. Eggplants choose 100. Get crazy hair and thought about relativity. They say, must be Newton. And eggplants, no, sorry. You lost. That's 200. But onions, do you have the answer? It's Einstein. Yes, they choose Einstein. They get 200. So it's 200 to 200. And it is tie game going into the final round. So it's Final Jeopardy time. Onions say, hey, I'm going to put it in for 199. And eggplants are conservative, 150. And so we play closest celestial neighbors. Onions say, it's the moon. And eggplants say, it's the moon. And the winner is, it's a tie match. Oh no, it's Team Onion. Team Onion won. And because they had the better bet. So anyway, hopefully this will kind of get you going on using Jeopardyrocks. It looks a little nicer than some of the PowerPoint things, which you never quite knew where it was. And hopefully it will work out for you. So enjoy.